There was a time when Valentine's Day felt like a big deal, when receiving flowers, chocolates, or a handwritten love note meant something special. But as the years go by, many seniors find themselves questioning whether the holiday still holds the same significance. The world seems to be telling everyone that love needs to be celebrated in a certain way, that grand gestures and expensive gifts are the measure of affection. But is that really true? Or is it just another way society pressures people into thinking they need to participate in something that may no longer fit their life? At this stage, Valentine's Day may feel more like an obligation than a joyful occasion. The truth is, seniors have every reason not to care about this holiday, and letting go of the expectations surrounding it might be one of the most freeing decisions to make. One of the biggest reasons to stop caring about Valentine's Day is that love does not need a designated day to be celebrated. After decades of life experience, most seniors know that love is not about one day of romance. It is about the small moments shared throughout the years. A deep conversation, a comforting hug, a kind gesture when it is least expected. These are the things that define real love. Valentine's Day, on the other hand, often feels forced. There is pressure to buy cards, to make restaurant reservations, to find the perfect gift. But why should love be tied to a specific date on the calendar? The most meaningful expressions of love happen naturally, not because society says they should. There is also the reality that Valentine's Day is heavily commercialized. What was once a simple holiday about expressing love has turned into an industry worth billions of dollars. Everywhere you look, stores are selling heart-shaped everything, florists are raising their prices, and restaurants are offering overpriced menus. It is no longer about love. It is about spending money. Many seniors have reached a point in life where they see through this and realize that love cannot be measured by how much someone spends. After all, a store-bought card will never mean as much as words spoken from the heart. The real value of love is not an expensive gift, but in the time and care shared between people. Another reason not to care about Valentine's Day is that for many seniors, the holiday brings more pressure than joy. Some people feel a sense of loneliness, especially if they have lost a spouse or if their relationships have changed over time. Seeing couples celebrating can be a painful reminder of what once was. But the truth is, love comes in many forms, and it is not limited to romance. Friendships, family bonds, even self-love. These are just as important, if not more so, than any traditional Valentine's Day romance. Instead of focusing on what society tells people to celebrate, seniors can redefine the holiday in a way that actually brings happiness, whether that means spending time with a good friend, enjoying a favorite hobby, or simply treating oneself to something special. There is also something to be said about the freedom that comes with not caring about Valentine's Day. Many younger couples spend the holiday worrying about making it perfect, trying to meet expectations, and feeling disappointed when reality does not match the ideal. But seniors who have lived through decades of Valentine's Days know that those grand gestures do not define love. In fact, stepping away from the holiday altogether can be a relief. There is no need to stress over plans. No need to feel let down if nothing special happens. No need to compare one's life to the overly romanticized images on television and social media. Instead, there is an opportunity to simply enjoy life as it is, without the unnecessary weight of expectations. Many seniors also find that the best kind of love is the one that does not need constant validation. Younger people often feel the need to prove their love through gifts, public declarations, and social media posts. But those who have spent a lifetime in relationships understand that love is not about proving anything to the world. It is about the quiet, unspoken understanding between two people. It is about loyalty, trust, and the shared experiences that create a lasting bond. Valentine's Day, with all its glitter and spectacle, does not add to that. It simply distracts from what is truly important. For those who are single, choosing not to care about Valentine's Day can be even more empowering. Society often makes it seem as though being alone on this holiday is something to be pitied, but that could not be further from the truth. Being single as a senior is often a choice, one that comes with independence, peace, and the freedom to live life on one's own terms. Valentine's Day has a way of making people feel like they are missing out, but in reality, there is nothing missing at all. Love exists in many forms, and it does not require a romantic partner to be fulfilling. Choosing to celebrate in a different way, by showing appreciation for friends, spending time with family, or simply enjoying a quiet day without the pressure of expectations, can make the holiday feel completely different. Letting go of Valentine's Day does not mean letting go of love. It means letting go of the idea that love needs to be performed in a certain way. It means recognizing that love is not something that should be measured by gifts, cards, or candlelit dinners. It means understanding that every day, not just February 14th, is an opportunity to express love in meaningful ways. For seniors who have already lived through so many different experiences of love, there is wisdom in knowing that the true essence of love cannot be confined to a single holiday. Choosing not to care about Valentine's Day is not an act of rebellion. It is an act of freedom, of embracing love in its most genuine form, and of living life on one's own terms, without the influence of commercialized expectations. One of the most refreshing things about reaching a certain age is realizing that you no longer have to follow traditions that no longer serve you. Valentine's Day, with all its commercialized expectations, often falls into that category. Many seniors find that the holiday feels more like a chore than a celebration, something that is done out of obligation rather than genuine emotion. But when stepping away from it, there is an incredible sense of relief. There is no longer any pressure to meet expectations, no need to participate in a holiday that does not bring joy, and no guilt about choosing a different way to honor love, one that actually feels meaningful. One of the best reasons to stop caring about Valentine's Day is that love does not come with a calendar. It does not need to be squeezed into a single day or expressed in predictable, pre-packaged ways. True love in any form is built over time through everyday acts of kindness, patience, and shared experiences. It is found in a deep conversation over coffee, in the simple act of holding hands during a quiet moment, in the comfort of knowing that someone is there for you, whether it is February 14th or any other day of the year. The idea that love must be celebrated with flowers, chocolates, and greeting cards is a manufactured one, designed to sell products rather than nurture relationships. Another reason why many seniors feel disconnected from Valentine's Day is that their understanding of love has evolved. When people are younger, love often feels like excitement, passion, and grand gestures. But as people grow older, they come to see love in a different way. It is no longer about proving anything. It is about being present, about understanding, about appreciating the quiet moments. The flashy, dramatic expressions of love that Valentine's Day promotes often seem shallow in comparison to the depth of a relationship that has lasted decades, or even the deep sense of contentment that comes with self-love and independence. For many seniors, the idea of romance has also changed over time. While love stories in movies and advertisements focus on grand, dramatic moments, real relationships are built on the everyday, the ordinary. The true beauty of a long-lasting relationship is not in a fancy dinner once a year, but in the small, consistent acts of care that happen daily. Checking in on each other's health, offering support during hard times, laughing over inside jokes that have been built over years. These are the moments that matter, and they do not need a holiday to be meaningful. Another reason to step away from Valentine's Day is that it often creates unnecessary expectations. Many couples feel pressure to plan something special, to outdo previous years, or to live up to the images of romance that are constantly pushed by advertisements. But love is not a competition, and it does not need to be performed in a way that fits someone else's idea of what is romantic. In fact, one of the best things about aging is the ability to ignore these external pressures and focus on what actually feels right. For many seniors, a quiet evening at home, a good conversation, or a simple moment of connection is far more valuable than an expensive dinner in a crowded restaurant. For those who have lost a spouse or partner, Valentine's Day can feel even more disconnected from reality. Instead of bringing joy, it can serve as a reminder of loss, of love that once was. This is another reason why choosing to let go of the holiday can be incredibly freeing. Love does not end with loss, and it does not need a single day of the year to be honored. Memories, cherished moments, and the love that still exists in the hearts of those left behind are far more significant than any store-bought token of affection. Many seniors find that instead of focusing on what is missing, shifting attention to gratitude, remembering the love that was shared and appreciating the people who are still present, creates a much more meaningful way to experience the day. There is also a certain wisdom that comes with stepping away from traditions that no longer feel right. So much of life is spent trying to meet expectations, whether it is career success, raising a family, or maintaining social obligations. But one of the true gifts of aging is the ability to finally put personal happiness first. Choosing not to celebrate Valentine's Day is not about rejecting love. It is about refusing to participate in something that does not add real joy or meaning to life. It is about making space for love in a way that feels authentic, rather than scripted. This decision also comes with a sense of empowerment. Instead of allowing society to dictate how love should be expressed, seniors who move away from Valentine's Day take control of their own happiness. Love is not something that needs to be scheduled or performed. It is something that is felt, lived, and appreciated in a way that makes sense for each individual. Whether that means enjoying a peaceful day of self-care, spending time with a grandchild, calling an old friend, or simply taking a moment to appreciate life, the choice belongs to the individual, not to the greeting card companies. At the heart of it all, love is far too important to be reduced to a single day. It is found in everyday kindness, in meaningful conversations, in the laughter shared with a dear friend, in the way people show up for each other when it matters most. Love does not need to be commercialized, packaged, or put on display for it to be real. It simply needs to be felt, appreciated, and honored in a way that truly resonates. And for many seniors, that means leaving behind Valentine's Day and embracing love in all the ways that truly matter. Letting go of Valentine's Day does not mean letting go of love. It means freeing yourself from unnecessary expectations and embracing what truly brings happiness. Love is not something that needs to be put on display once a year. It is found in the small, everyday moments that often go unnoticed. It is in the kindness shared with a neighbor, the laughter with an old friend, the warmth of a cherished memory, or the simple joy of doing something for yourself. Choosing to step away from a commercialized holiday does not diminish the love in your life. It allows you to experience it in a more meaningful way, without the pressure of proving anything to anyone. One of the greatest gifts of aging is the ability to live life on your own terms. For so many years, life was shaped by obligations, expectations, and traditions that did not always serve personal happiness. But now, there's the freedom to choose what truly matters, to surround yourself with people who uplift you, and to create your own ways of celebrating love. Not just on one day, but every day. Whether that means spending time with a beloved pet, reminiscing over treasured moments, or simply enjoying a quiet day filled with peace, the choice is yours. Love does not have to be defined by flowers, chocolates, or candlelit dinners. It can be found in the way you take care of yourself, in the memories that bring you joy, and in the relationships that have stood the test of time. For those who are single, widowed, or simply uninterested in the holiday, there is something truly empowering about refusing to let it dictate emotions. There is no need to feel lonely or left out when the world seems obsessed with romance, because love comes in so many different forms. It can be found in the connection with children and grandchildren, in the bond with close friends, in the passions and hobbies that bring fulfillment, and in the appreciation of life itself. Valentine's Day is just another day, and what truly matters is not how it is spent, but how love is honored in the ways that feel most genuine. At the end of the day, love is too important to be measured by a holiday. It is not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It is about the way people treat each other, the kindness they show, and the moments of connection that happen naturally throughout life. Valentine's Day may come and go, but love remains present in the quiet, in the unspoken, in the everyday. So instead of worrying about February 14th, focus on what truly matters. The love that is real, lasting, and meaningful, no matter how it is celebrated. If this message resonated with you, remember that love is not about a single day. It's about the moments that truly matter. Valentine's Day may come and go, but real love lasts in the way we treat ourselves and those around us every single day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on living your best life after 60. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments how you choose to celebrate love in your own way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.